How's it going everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a quick and easy video on 5 guns that are underrated and can easily keep up with the popular weapons everyone is sweating with at the moment. Before I start, I'd like to thank everyone that subbed and hit the thumbs up buttons for the last couple of videos. I smashed my goal of 50 subs by the end of the year with ease, and I'm really close to 100 now, so if I could appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up for the algorithm and consider dropping me a sub for the future content. Right, let's get into it. So we're going to start with the assault rifles and pick the B3648. I've used this gun since launch and it's always fun to run in games. It has really good recoil over long distances and it hits hard as well. It's an all round good gun to use and it's very versatile for whatever map you play on. The attachments I'm using are flash hider, extended barrel, 6H vertical grip, 40 round mag, 1.5 hollow sight and a red laser. I think it's one of the most underrated assault rifles, so give it a try. Next gun we're going to go to the carbines and pick the SG. I've just recently tried this gun and it's so much fun to use. This is another very good versatile gun that does good damage over range and also has good recoil. You could get away without using a grip, but it's a beam when you do use one. It has good mobility and the 33 damage is very nice. This gun is locked behind 2 challenges which are now easier to complete, so more people are learning about this weapon. The challenge is danger close on the weapon assignments, and the first part is to get kills while using ADS with carbines and inflict damage with carbines. Nothing too hard. That unlocks you the QBZ 192, which you also need for this next challenge where you need to get 30 kills with it. You can also use the M277, which is the gun I'll come back to at the end of the video. You also need 15 headshots while using carbines, and then the SG is yours. So the attachments I'm currently using are the flash hider, extended barrel, the ribbed vertical grip, a normal 30 round mag until I lost the 30 round fast mag, standard rounds, the mag catch. I'm using the mini flex 1 times at the minute, and the red laser. I won't be going over any SMGs in this video because the majority of them are absolutely broken and they need nerfed. But if you think there's any SMGs that are non-meta at the minute and no one's sweating over, please let me know in the comments. Next up we're going to go to the LMGs and we're going to use the RPK. This gun's a chunky boy, but it's a lot faster than the other LMGs. It has nearly no recoil and it hits like a truck. It's good on maps like Liberation Peak where there's a lot of mid to long range engagements. It's got really good reload speed, but the build I'm focused on is mobility and ADS time. As always, I'm using the flash hider. I went for a normal extended over heavy extended barrel for better mobility while ADSing. There is nothing wrong with the heavy extended for the better bullet velocity, but as I said, I want faster ADS time with this gun. For the grip I went for the full angle grip, but if I needed the extra point you could drop down to the adjustable angle grip. Don't use vertical grips or stubby grips with this gun, it's pointless. The recoil's next to none, so focus on the faster ADS time using an angle grip. I'm using standard rounds at the minute, but when I do unlock synthetic rounds I will be using them for the extra headshot damage. I'm not using any ergonomics at the minute because I've been playing about with it, but you can put the mag flare or the trigger on if you want, if you've got the extra points. I'm using the trusty 1.5 hollow, but you can use higher scopes to this gun for long distance engagements because the recoil is so good. And as always, I've got the red laser on, but this is down to personal preference if you want to put a green laser. Next up we're going to the DMRs and we're going to use the SVDM. This thing is ridiculous in Red Sec, it melts people's armors with ease. I also love using it in multiplayer as well. The recoil is surprisingly good and it's so accurate. When you get in them close range fights it can be hard, but if you build something with good mobility and ADS time you'll be fine. I use this for medium to long range, so my attachments are the suppressor for sneaky players. At the moment I'm using the CQB suppressor, but I will have to test the other suppressors once I unlock them, but the CQB suppressor gives me better hit fire stats. At the moment I'm using the basic barrel, but but if you want better damage over range, use the extended. Or if you want more mobility that doesn't take away the base damage range, go with the light barrel. For the grips, I'm using the ribbed vertical. For magazine, I'm using the standard 10 round until I unlock the 10 fast. At the moment, I'm using standard ammo, but for long distance players, you're best using long range ammo. This reduces the amount of drop off your shots have over range. For my sight, I found the CCO 2 times is the best weapon to spam your shots, and your sight hardly moves, making it better for follow up quick shots. The last gun I'm going to mention is a gun that I've not enjoyed using in the past, but I know there's a lot of people always bring this up when I look on Reddit pages, and it always gets mentioned as an underrated gun. It's the M277. This gun is interesting because it was the only gun that at launch that didn't have any damage drop off at all. This meant it hit you for 25 damage no matter what distance you were. I'm sure this has now been changed to a damage drop off from 25 to 20 at ranges of 75 meters or more, which is still pretty insane, but the recoil in this gun is absolutely nasty. At long distances you'll definitely need a muzzle brake on this gun for sure. So I'm using suppressor for now. I'm using the heavy extended barrel. This seems like the best barrel to keep your bloom down, but again I'd have to do more testing once I unlock the other barrel. I'm using the ribbed vertical, but I'd have to try this out against the 6H and see which is the best for the recoil control over long distances. I'm using the 20 round mag, standard rounds, the mag cat. And again I'm using the CCO 2 times like I did on the S3D. It seems to have a really good effect nullifying the recoil over long distances. And the red laser. If you have a good build for this gun, please let me know in the comments below. So that was a quick video to show you some weapons that people are not abusing at the moment and are still fun to use. I hope you give one of them a try due to this video, and please let me know in the comments if I've missed a gun that you like, that you think that's underrated, or your favourite build with one of the guns I've picked. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.